next guest is one of our most successful film actors with films like Long Good Friday, Mermaids, Roger Rabbit, and his latest Nixon. He'd tell us about that. Say hello to Bob Hoskins. Listen, it's nice to have you here. As they say, it's good to talk.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm going to ask you something. By the way, and we'll leave that subject then. Is that right that there's a stalker, Bob, in, is it America?
Yeah.
Or here, called...
No, there is a stalker.
And he's stalking Madonna?
He's stalking Madonna. Yeah. And his name's Bob Hoskins. No, it is. His name's Bob Hoskins. And everywhere I go, I get lumbered. What's the line?
It's good to stalk.
Yeah, everywhere.
So you see. Now then, young Bob, we had Cher on the show a few weeks back, and what is it with you and her? She's got the hots for you. She was raving on about you and telling me what...
She's a great mate. She's
lovely.
lovely.
Is there anything we should know that you're not telling us?
No. Well, like, she's not at all like you think she is. She's sort of... She comes over as a sort of sexy siren and all the rest of it, but she's really one of the girls, you know. She's sort of a very funny lady. Like we had in Mermaids, we actually had a sex scene that they couldn't shoot because we couldn't stop laughing. I fell out of bed 3 times, you know what I mean? And I take these off, I can't see a thing, I can't see you.
And so you couldn't wear those in
No, I couldn't wear these. And I'm in bed with Cher, and the fella said, "Here, look at that. There's a man in bed with Cher, and he's the only man in the room who can't see her."
Now, you are by no stretch of the imagination a typical lovey. I mean, it's just not you, is it? And but you didn't come from a theatrical background,
I
anyway.
would love to be a lovey.
Yeah? Would you?
I would love it. I'm waiting for someone to call me a lovey, but they never will.
Now, listen, lovey. Is that right? Is that right, that when you were a kid, you used to go to Finsbury Park Empire.
Yeah.
This is
my dad.
Music to my ears, because I spent many happy weeks. And, yeah, I played there enough times over the years.
I was there the night Max Miller did the Carsey gag.
Well, tell me, I've not heard this.
It was brilliant.
Can we hear this?
Yes, he was having a go, like, you know, he's very blue.
Yes.
He was really blue.
He was blue.
And one fella in the front row got really upset. He was and Max just went for him. And this fella slammed up his seat and went out to the loo. And Max went, shh. I was 5 years old, sitting, like, you know, it was electric. And for about a minute and a half, this fella, it was silence. And this fella came back and walked in, sat down, and Max Miller leant down. He said, "Could you hear us in there?" The fella said, "No." He said, "We could hear you."
He was naughty, but he had a lot of charm. There was a certain style about it. It's a long way. It's a long way from Max Miller to this new film. You're in a new movie now called Nixon.
Yeah.
And you're playing J. Edgar Hoover. Yeah. And Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins is playing Nixon, yeah.
Nixon. I'd be interested in your point on this. Why, I mean, apart from the fact you're 2 fine actors, why is it the Americans always cast English actors to play the unsavoury... I mean, 2 of the most unsavoury characters or important people in the 20th century in America. Why do you think they pick Englishmen?
Well, no Americans wanted to play them.
Well, is it that? Is it the agent who says, "My boy is not going to play this kind of part"?
No, I'm sort of... Are you saying that J. Edgar Hoover was American?
Was he not American?
Nobody told me. I thought he was out of Hammersmith.
Did the director mention it along the way?
No. I thought he was out of Hammersmith. I wonder why they kept looking at me funny.
You're very good with American accents. How'd you get that? I mean...
You mumble.
You mumble?
Yeah, mumble.
Well, out there... How does it... Give it... Can you...
You just mumble. If nobody can understand you, they think you're a genius. It's true.
Are you one of these method actors that, I mean, that take the character
Oh,
home?
yeah. I can see Linda coping with some of the characters I've played.
This is Linda, your lady?
Yeah, taking them home to the wife and the kids. I'd be out the door like that. Hold up.
Are you able to just leave it, go home and just be yourself?
Yeah, of course.
A lot of people say, oh, it gets to me, the part gets to me and all that stuff.
Oh, Cecil has a way of looking busy. It's like, you know, you get these people banging their head on the wall and... Oh, my God, give it a break.
You've had a lot of success. You've had a lot of success in Hollywood. Have you ever thought about living there? Is that not you?
No, it's not. No, I couldn't. No.
You're not sure, eh?
I'm an Englishman, you know what I mean? I'm sort of... Everybody's here, you know.
Now, apart from all the movies you are doing, Nixon, and that opens this week, and I'm sure it's going to be a big success, you're into directing, or you want to be a director. What is it that actors want to direct? What is it?
I don't want to direct. I don't know, I can't seem to avoid it. Well, when they write, get Bob, stick him in there, he'll sort it out. You know.
But, Bob, no, I'm not putting you on... Well, maybe I'm putting you on the spot here. I mean, how much do you know about directing?
Nothing.
It'll be a hit, this movie.
Well, like, you know, they come over and say, where do they want the camera go? I said, well, actors over there, I suppose, point it out.
Well, will you be a tyrant or will you be a pussycat? How do you think you're going to handle the actors and actresses?
Well, I don't know. Actors...
But you're so matey and friendly with everybody. I'm not trying to say sweet things to you.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Acting's like... directing is like sort of being pecked to death by 1,000 pigeons.
You mean they come back at you and give you a hard time?
Nobody can do their job. Nobody can do anything until they've had an answer from you. They follow you in the loo. They do. You're sitting in the loo and it... What pair of shoes you want me to wear, Bob? But I don't care. Wear the shoes that fit you. Trying to read the paper.
Getting into your reading time then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you're always telling me you're studying the script, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Well, Bob, good luck with the movie, Nixon.
Thank you.
And it's great having you. You've got a great sense of humour and great fun. Bob! Bob Hoskins. Bob Hoskins.